The game is like loaded and it's paused, so I can just like open it and we can start playing. Because when I'm watching, when I'm watching everything, what seems to cause the hiccups is the when visually the game is going through different parts of the slideshow. Like the part that really gets everything hitched up is when the menu slideshow of like you can see the truck in the background, kind of like, you know, it's like got the truck that we see, and it like does like one panorama of the truck and then it fades to black and then fades in another one. When that happens, that seems to be what causes the big graphical lag. So just that, something about that tends to just really confuse things with it. So we're gonna leave ourselves right here with the game minimized until we're ready to start playing, and then we are going to just open up the game and then immediately start driving, because I've got a mission selected that we can just start doing, and so that's what we're gonna do. And we're just gonna see if we can do that, and then I will, for the next time, just because I wanted to get going right now, I didn't do it this time, but next time I think we will then, yeah, we're still keeping up pretty well. Okay, and hopefully when we start playing the game, it'll keep up okay, and not be too laggy. And then for the next time, I'm gonna see if I can't toy with those menus and just have like a standard black screen menu or something like that rather than those slideshows, because that seems to be the part that really causes the hiccups, is when it has the actual images in the background. That seems to be it. So give that a try. We'll give it a try here and see what happens. Because I was just sitting there not really doing much, and I was also experimenting with just trying to like have the stream live with like the music in the background going. Just to do that as like the waiting, just so that way it like, if anyone drops by right at 1:30 when my like listed start time is, they don't think that I'm not there just because I'm taking that break, right? I'm gonna try experimenting with just doing that, and then we can just, for the sake of the VODs, we can just edit out that intro part there. But because of that, I think I'm gonna have us go right into the game. So it's on the main screen here. All right, we're gonna do this as quick as possible. All right, boom. Okay, let's see here. All right. There's a bit of lag, but it's definitely not as bad as it has been in the past. So I got my controller here, and we're gonna try doing some driving. And I'm gonna leave the music going too, because it was a little silent last time. Yeah, okay, the lag seems minimal right now. I think we're okay. I think there's probably a little bit of lag, but I think it's probably not quite as bad as it was before, where it was like full multiple seconds of lag. So let's see. I need to remember how to play this game. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now we're in drive. All right. Let's go. Okay, we got it. We got ourselves a job. Let's go make a delivery here. Assuming it can remember how this game goes. Nice and wide on the turn here. Go. Alright, now we need to turn left up here. But we need to first come to a complete stop. There we go. Okay, wait, hold on. There we go, that's our blinker. Now we're gonna look all ways. It's a four-way stop, no one else is here. Which is actually helpful that there's no one else here, because as I've learned, the robot drivers are unlikely to actually properly wait their turn when you're at a four-way stop. So, okay, the webcam seems to be keeping up okay. So yeah, it's the menus. It's the menus that really slow it down. I was not expecting that. Like, I've never streamed this. Oh man, I'm speeding like nobody's business right now. Naughty me, not paying attention. I was sitting here gabbing away, not paying the least bit of attention here. Alright, we got ourselves a green light, so we're going to go ahead and go. Alright, over here we go. How's our gas tank doing? Ooh, it wouldn't be the worst idea to get a full tank of gas before we leave. I don't know. Hold on, cruise control is... There it is. Okay, yeah, there's our cruise controls going. Okay. Alright. Webcam, yeah, there's like a tiny bit of delay, but it's definitely not as bad as it was before. So I don't know. I don't know. This game just might be a little much, this might be, you know, my fault for. I guess I shouldn't say my fault, but I use my computer as both the gaming and the streaming rig, and so this might be just something that I have to deal with some games that are resource heavy, and I know this sim is definitely resource heavy. I don't know if I'm allowed to turn on red. One time I turned on red and I got ticketed, so I'm just gonna wait, and we'll turn when it turns green. There we go. See, simple as that. Let's see. I'm gonna try and get myself as much turn radius as I can here out of my semi. Yeah, we hopped the curb just a little bit there, but we didn't knock anything over, so we're good. Yeah, I feel like the lag is getting just a bit worse, so this might just be something that we have to deal with this game. Considering that I stream from the same computer as I game on. I imagine if I had separate systems, then it wouldn't be quite the same issue. But unfortunately, that is just not financially an option for me. So here we are. We'll make the best of it. It's fine. It's definitely not as bad as last time. The lag is definitely not nearly as bad as it was before. So I'm hoping that is a promising improvement here. All right, it's coming. So go ahead and make our turn here. Nice and slow here, because we're making a tight turn. All right, there we go. And now we gotta speed the crap up to get on the freeway here and hope that people are gonna let us merge. Is there anyone coming? There's a guy coming here, but okay, they good. They let me on. I was a little worried about that, to be perfectly honest. And you know what? Not gonna lie, having the music going here in the background, that was the right decision. This definitely feels pretty chill and pretty cool in general. Having the music on, it feels better. It feels much better. And we're cruising. We're cruising. Way station. Oh crap! Already? Dang it. Okay. All right. Well, let's pull into a way station. It'll be fine. So should probably stay my own lane. Blinker on as we go over here. There we go. Slow down a bit here. Alright. Just slowly so I don't get a speeding violation in here. That would be silly, wouldn't it? Can you imagine? There we go. All right. We've been weighed at the station, and now we can away. Oh, but we can't speed up too fast because they have like speed limits that they enforce inside of here sometimes. Okay, this is gonna be a tricky one. Is this guy gonna let us merge in? He's not gonna let us merge in. I'm gonna have to stay in this lane because that ding dong over there is in our other lane. He's not letting me merge in. Luckily, this oh, it's the left lane that ends. Okay, so yeah, never mind. We're good. We're good. We'll just stay here. We'll just stay here because they made the drivers as realistic as possible, which means they're all jerks that don't let you merge. Zing, got every bad driver out there. Got him. So dumb. Alright, we're cruising. Didn't end up stopping for gas, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We'll find out. If we need to, we can pull off and get some gas, but I think for now, we're good to go. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Pay attention even though I'm, like, scratching an itch here. Gosh, it's like, I was talking about it last time, like, you'd think that this would be an easier game to adjust to, considering that, like, I drive every day. I literally do. I have to drive to the gym every day. And so it's a daily occurrence. You'd think that this would be routine, but because everything is just different. You see me just trying to do like a real life head check. I just tried to do a real life head check as I was going to pass this guy here. But yeah, like you'd think it would be simple enough to adjust to driving in this game, but everything is just different enough using a controller rather than actually being in there, right? It's just different enough that it's hard to focus on everything. It's hard to focus on everything properly, right? Because it's like the mirrors are just on the edge of the screen rather than like having to look away from the screen, because my brain thinks of the entire screen as my windshield. And so my brain wants to look right when I have to check my mirrors. But that's not, whoops. That's just not how it works. You know, you can just move your eyes a little bit, but that's weird. That's not how it normally is when you drive. So, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But I definitely am having fun with this. I think it's quite pleasant to just like sit here and drive a little bit. Definitely road tripping this way is a nice change of pace from the emotional intensity of games like Mass Effect. You know, finishing that game definitely needed the palate cleanser, and so I'm content to do this for a little bit longer. I've had some ideas on what I can do. I do have like old laptops and stuff that I'm wondering if I can, you know, if those are good enough to just accept in, you know, through USB you know, like use those to accept in an input through like a stream capture device, so I can just get myself a decent screen capture and use that, and like use a separate computer to stream or something like that. Like I've got an old Mac Mini that might work well enough for that, and I can use that as like the streaming device. I don't know, I hadn't really ever planned on using it that way, but I could pull it out, dust it off, update it, you know, run it through a few update patches, and see if that thing is powerful enough that we can get it going. Because that would probably help with these types of situations. But I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard to know sometimes. What's this saying? What is this saying? Road work ahead. Oh, we gotta slow down a little bit here. Slow down because this guy's gonna want to merge in. There we go. There we go. See me handle that perfectly professionally right there? I did it. I did it. I wasn't the worst person in the world. Keep checking over just to see how the lag is doing. It does not, I don't, you know, and granted it's hard to really perceive it, but I don't perceive the lag as getting any worse here. So that's, you know, got that going for us, which is nice. So we'll just let things go right now. Yeah, I think if I can minimize the amount of time I spend in menus with this game, then we can keep it okay. But yeah, I don't know. Hey Spesh, how's it going? Good to see you there. Hopefully, you'll have to let me know. Hopefully the lag isn't as bad as it was last time. I tried to not sit in menus very long, since the menus throw everything through a loop on the wrong side of the road. Well, you know what, Spesh? Why don't you stop being an ignorant European, okay? Because this is America, and this is how we do it over here, okay? Yeah, how'd that feel? How'd that feel having the tables turned? Everyone loves to poop on America and how ignorant we are, and while that's not wrong, okay, this is American Truck Simulator, so I gotta follow American rules, okay? So why don't you just calm down over there? I'm just messing with you. It is weird. I remember when I oh, that's true. It's not in the EU anymore. How about that? I feel like that still doesn't mean the joke's on me, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not nearly knowledgeable enough about that situation to weigh in any intelligent way. My goodness. Look at all these cars going by. Ah, boy. This is definitely a chill way to spend some time in the afternoon while playing this game. Very chill. I keep checking the camera just to see it. Like, now I'm all paranoid about the state of my video, and making sure that the lag isn't super far behind or anything after last time, because no, last time was just awful. It's just awful. Yeah, I was musing. I think really the only true solution would be if I had a separate machine for actually doing separate machine for doing like managing the stream versus playing the game. I think this is a situation where it's not to my benefit to having them both on the same machine, because as update and still pretty brand new as my rig is, there's some things that just are resource heavy that make it tough for everything to keep up. So I feel like you won that one. You can feel however you want, Special. It probably is unlikely to change my day in any meaningful way. Whoops, I'm supposed to be exiting here. Merge over here. Good thing no one was there. We're good. We're good. Totally professional how I handled that. Ooh boy. I think the new GPU is like, I mean, for the most part it seems to be. But you know, last time, just because of the menus and the way this particular game operates, the menus were really slowing things down and causing a whole lot of lag. So I just tried to have the game preloaded so that wouldn't be an issue. And it seems to be working okay. Like, it seems like once we're actually in the game, it's fine. It's the menus that throw it through a loop. So I almost want to see if I can toy with the menu options, like options about the menu itself, and just like take away all of the images and stuff that it constantly cycles you through when you're doing when you're sitting in the menus for this game. And I feel like that would really help. But I don't know. I don't actually do this for a living, so I'm just kind of a hack making it up as I go. I don't actually know what the best way to do any of these things are. I barely know what the best way to do things in my actual vocation are. Like, my life is just being an amateur at everything I do and hoping nobody notices. Hoping nobody notices how mediocre I am at everything I put my hands on. That's how I get through it all. Oh, we're getting close to our destination. I'm really glad I did not fill up the gas tank for this truck. I was worried about it because it keeps starting us off with like half a tank of gas, and I'm like, that's silly. Why would they do that to me? But they did not do it that way this time, so that's neat. Senior IT specialist, not specialized in anything, right? That's I always feel like those fancy titles were created by really the first person to have the job, and they wanted to have an impressive title on their resume for if they left that job and needed a new one. So they just, you know, they were the one who chose the title, so they made it sound super special. So that way, when the time came that they needed it on a resume, it looked really, really cool and professional. And then, you know, just the rest of us get to benefit from that. All right, here we go. Getting off the freeway. I was braking a little too heavy. Just gonna make it up here. Myself enough wide berth. Anyone coming? Nope. Alright. Coming that way? Nope, does not appear. Take this as wide as possible if we can. There we go. No property damage done. Successful turn. I did it. Literally the thing that I learned how to do in high school. Okay, now we're getting back on. Impressive. I thought so. I felt so. I mean, look at the honking size of this trailer that I've got going on here. Whoa! Oh, I gotta look close to that sign on that one. Alright, I gotta speed up now. See, here's the tricky part, because the on ramps in this game are so minimal. There's like no room to like speed up and ease your way in there. It's just like, yep, you're going and you better be on because there's no shoulder, there's nothing. You're done. All right, looks like I'm gonna need to be over in this lane here. I'm not even gonna bother with cruise control on this one. We're so close to having to exit. Proper driving means you turn the turn signal on when you're exiting, even when you're already in the proper lane. So that way everyone knows that you're intending to get off and that they don't have to worry about you trying to veer into their lane to stay on the freeway. That's good defensive driving right there. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. Who would design this intersection this way? I can't see jack. Okay. We figured it out. Because they did not give me much line of sight there. So we're about to start buffering, letting the game to satiate your Lovecraftian urges. It's the time of year. It's the time of year for that spookiness. There's no doubt about it. If there's ever a time to enjoy some Lovecraft in your life, now is it. Look it, I made it. Is it? Wait, why didn't it trigger? I made it in. Why didn't it? I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm confused and scared right now. Why didn't it like bling blang for me here? There we go. Okay. It's like why didn't it trigger? I made it in. All right, hold on. We're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna do the challenging thing. I was having fun learning how to back up a semi. In theory, I can't actually do it, so I got to be there. So this is another one. This is again where I'll have to go in here and then back and loop myself in, which we can do. We can do this. All right, let's do this. We've done it before. Oh, stop. Put me in drive. All right, here we go. Going in, take ourselves the outside one just so we can have a nice wide turn. Right. And now we'll go ahead again with a nice wide turn. Alright, so I'm thinking actually I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see if this works better so that way I don't have to loop quite as much here. I'm going to like bend it this way here. Okay, so now I gotta change my view. Alright, here we go. So now we need to be in reverse. Oh wait, hold on. I got this backwards. No, we want to be back in drive. And I just want to have myself kind of starting off this way. So that way the thing starts bending the direction that I need it to be when I start backing up, I think. I think that's right. I think I got it right. We're going to find out. Right, because if I start backing up like this, right, that's what will get the trailer to start going the direction that I need it to go. And now we just got to be careful that the cab here doesn't clip anything as we're backing up. Whoops. Straighten out a little bit there. Just carefully. Alright. Hold on, I gotta see my angle there. Hold on. Whoa. Careful now. We start straightening out here. Yeah, just like we're doing. Alright, and now I think... Oh, no. Oh, we got too much of an angle going here. Okay, we'll probably have to straighten out a little bit at some point, but... Oh no! I was not paying attention. Alright, that's okay, that's okay. This angle makes it kind of hard. Hold on, I want this angle back here. I feel like I work better with this one. Alright, well, right here now. There we go. There we go, okay, so we're there. We lost a couple $100, but that's, you know, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I'm just kind of happy that I'm even close. Alright, we'll probably need to, like, pull forward again, like, you know, another, like, 8 million point turn, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We're getting there. Oh, hey, it's oh, no, wait, what happened? You had it. We had it. Hold on, I think if I just drive forward a little bit. There it is. Ha 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 ha. Got it. There we go. Okay, oh shoot, now I gotta, like, get through this fast. So that way we can just accept a job and not spend too much time in the menus here, because I don't want things to lag too much. Alright, so we'll just accept this one. Why not? I feel like all of these are just like taking the same route over and over again. It's kind of dull. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to choose a different one just so we can have a different route. Let's take that job. Why not? I'm really good at this. Thanks. I'm 100% going to only ever assume complete sincerity and genuine tone of voice when someone compliments me. So that way, even if they're trying to make fun of me, all it does is lift my spirits. Makes my day a better day. And that's all we need. All right, so we're here. All right, let's go ahead and let's start driving. Simple as that. So it looks like it's a nice. Hold on, you know what I'm gonna do really quickly? I'm just gonna like try and get a feel for how long so this is a nice long trailer. I gotta keep that in mind while I'm driving. I feel like that's a helpful thing to kind of have in mind for any of these jobs, is actually like be aware, excuse me, of how big the tractor trailer here, it's not really a tractor trailer, but you know what I'm saying, is at any given time. Okay, so we're gonna be right turning out of here. Is there anyone coming? I do not see anyone coming that way. Nor do I see anyone coming that way, so I think we're going to go ahead and be nice and clear to make our turn. Give ourselves a little bit of a wider angle on our turn, so that way we don't take out any pedestrians. At least not any pedestrians that we're not intending to take out. I mean, sometimes it's called for, but right now I'd prefer not to. This looks like a nice little town here. Looks like it could be pleasant. Got some little shops there. That's nice. That's okay. This music isn't exactly trucker music, but it's definitely better than the silence that we had last time. So I really hope that I don't clip any of that. I really hope I don't clip that guy. I think we're good. Oh, yeah, did you see that? 100% on purpose. I knew exactly how much space. There's never a concern. Never a concern. Anywho, getting on the freeway here. Nice wide turn again. We do what we have to do to get our job done. Get our blinker on here. Okay, good. That one worked out well. Pete the pedestrian. That Pete, you know, of all people, Pete. He's a guy, right? Okay, if there was ever a dude, right, that was a pedestrian, it was Pete. That Pete. Just use the most general terms ever to describe someone, and just like use a generally intense tone of voice so that no one really knows if it's disdain or or admiration with which I refer to him. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, rumble strip. I used to, when I went to college, when I was going to just get my bachelor's degree, I went to a school that was from where I was living, where my parents were living at the time, right? Because I was fresh out of high school, fresh out of grade school, going up there. It was a roughly 8-hour drive. So multiple times per year, beginning and ending of every semester, plus every holiday, right? I would make that trek so I could visit family and then go back to school and yada, yada, yada. And it was always my goal during that drive to never hit a rumble strip unless it was like required in order to follow the rules of the road, right? So like if the rumble strip goes on beyond, you know, the intersection thing, so you just naturally went over it to make your right or left hand turn, or if there was construction that made you go over the rumble strip to ride on the shoulder because there was construction, right? Those were permissible, but it was always my goal to make sure that, like, for those 8 hours, I was always so precise and so perfect that I wouldn't hit a single rumble strip the whole way. And I always did a pretty good job of it. And it was always actually kind of a good thing because it stopped me, because I was so focused on it. I mean, like, not as focused as in, like, spending 8 whole hours just, like, intensely staring. Whoops, oops, we gotta slow down here because there's cops. My bad, I should have blinkered my way over there. But no one else did, so it's not like they're gonna arrest me when they didn't arrest anyone else. But, see, and that's the situation where, like, you know, sometimes maybe you would go over a rumble strip. But yeah, it's like I wasn't, like, sitting there all tense and, like, eyes wide and staring, per se. But by giving myself that challenge to pay attention to, it was actually really helpful in making sure you didn't get too drowsy or sleepy on that whole drive. So, you know, there's that story that doesn't really have a point other than I said rumble strip and it made me think of it. But, you know. Yeah, that was, the first few times I made that drive, it was fun. Because it was exciting, and it goes through a lot of very beautiful wilderness areas, go through a couple state parks and everything. So it was actually a really nice drive. It still is. It always was a nice drive. And at first I really enjoyed it, but let me tell you what, I think it was probably after the mid-year holiday break driving back up that I was like, you know what, I'm kind of over this 8-hour drive. Because it's, boy, it is a long haul, and when you have to make that long haul 3 or 4 times total, you know, there and back 3 or 4 times per year, that is, that's a lot. That is a lot of driving. And it was nice. It got me used to doing a lot of driving for when it's necessary in my life. And it's one thing about America. It is a spread out country. Like, I think a lot of people don't really realize just how much distance there is between important places in America, which means, like, you have to drive a lot. You have to drive a lot to get to places. Hey, we discovered Ukiah. Neat. I've seen the clip of a series of musical rumble strips. I don't know if I've necessarily seen the one in Sweden, but I've definitely seen, I think there's a few different musical rumble strips that exist. I know there was one in America for a long time, and you could tell it was in America because while it's a fun, quirky, exciting thing, people found ways to be really really big complainers about it. It was, although I guess I can kind of offer a little bit of understanding. It was on a stretch of highway that was near some residences. It was like residential areas, and it was the people that lived there were like, yeah, no, it was nice for like the first day, and now a month into it, every single time someone drives by it, we can hear the song, and it gets kind of old. I always thought it was funny because it's like, you know, when you think about it, yeah, if you had people driving by, you know, especially because they would go out of their way because they knew it was there, and so like all the tourists would be like, oh, that's fun, let's do it for the kids, right? And they would like make sure they hit it. I could see where that would get old. But when I first saw it, it just made me laugh. I was like, is such an American suburban thing to do, to have someone be like, hey, road trips are horrible. Let's add this fun little Easter egg of music for people to enjoy on their long drives, and then just immediately start complaining about it. Immediately. It's so stereotypical. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, you're just asking for everyone to make fun of us for being complainers at that point. So funny. Let's see here. This is an interesting route. I'm glad we took a different route. This feels a bit more exciting and interesting than the route that we normally take. Let's stop. Oh, 'cause he's turning. Oh, look at that. They're gonna turn without using the left turn lane. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just the American way right there? Rules are written on the road. People still get it wrong all day long. It's like, come on, people. Come on. Just a little bit of effort. A little bit of effort handles all of this. That's why I always say I've got a couple go-to rants for when I'm in the mood to just ramble on and on about something. And one of them is bad drivers. Because all the rules are written there right on the road. They're written right on the roads. It's like once you've gone to driver's training and you know how to function, use all of the knobs and levers and everything that's in your car. Once you understand all that kind of stuff, just in terms of doing the right thing on the road, there's really no reason to not do the right thing on the road. It's all written right there. They tell you exactly what the right thing is. It's not a secret. It's not like a hidden challenge or something that they're trying to force you through. It's always all just right there. This is a very interesting road that we're on. This road, actually, this does kind of make me think a lot about the roads that I would have to drive in to get to school, like I was talking about. Because the school that I was at, like going through those wilderness areas, they didn't have big giant freeways where you could drive, your 70 miles per hour. So that's like what, 100 kilometers or something like that for all of you non-Americans. Something like that. I don't know. It's like freeways. It's the part where you drive real fast. You don't have those in a lot of the. Because because I live in Michigan and I went way up north, and so you get up north and there's just so much wilderness and so few big cities up there that they just don't really have freeways, and so you drive down these 2-lane roads for hours and hours, and it would be like every half hour to an hour or so there'd be a small passing lane. So if you were stuck, and that was the worst part, because if you got stuck behind grandma who's not quite sure she feels safe in this big hunk of metal and is going 20 miles per hour in a 50 mile per hour zone, you're just kind of stuck there for like an hour half the time, because there would be enough people on the main drag that you couldn't pass all that often. And ooh boy, that was always an experience right there through there. But yeah, this is gorgeous scenery. I'm afraid to do too much looking because I don't want to accidentally run off the road here, but we got some pretty scenery set up for us in this game. It's nice. I feel like this would actually be, not gonna lie, I feel like this game with a wheel rig, an actual driving wheel and pedal rig, and with VR, I feel like this game would actually be really fun. Because you could, especially if you get oops, we gotta slow down for them coppers. Someone got busted. Oh man, and they're standing right close to the road. Yeesh. But I feel like this would actually be a really interesting way for people if they if you're like me and you generally don't mind a long road trip. I mean, I was just talking about how the really long drive got old, but it's because it was the same one 4 or 5 times a year, right? But it's if you wanted to just do a driving, we call it the color tour, when it's fall and all of the leaves and everything are changing colors around here. It can be a really fun, the state can be a really fun place to drive through and just look at the beautiful scenery. It'd be actually kind of, oops, I gotta remember my lights here. How do I, what's the lights button? Oh, it was the D-pad. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got it. Figured it out. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like it would be actually kind of fun to like if you wanted to do a color tour or something, like you could just like hop in your VR setup and you could enjoy that without having to be able to afford a full actual like road trip. I feel like that would actually be kind of fun. I don't know that I would ever shell out the cash needed for that kind of rig, but if someone were to like give one to me, I'd probably use it. I don't want enough to buy it myself, but if someone were to gift it to me, I would re-gift it. Isn't that just such a nice, friendly sentiment? I won't dislike it if you gifted me this. If you gave me this item for free, I wouldn't be upset about it. Such a dickish thing to say. Alright, we're going straight through here. But yeah, this is actually really fun. Night of Life, we're driving at night, so you can kind of like see the stars out there. It's actually really cool. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. And it's making me think that like choosing this as a chill game in between was a really, in between more serious games, it was a really good decision. It was a really good decision. Laggy stream buffering, trying to figure that crap out, notwithstanding. I'm having a good old time with this game. I like it. Helps me work on my idle chit-chat skills. Just figuring out how to sit here and say something that's even remotely interesting when nothing else much is happening around me. It's great. It's great. Hope my guy doesn't end up needing sleep before this drive is over. I don't know that I'm ready to have to figure that one out right now. I'm like afraid to take a drink from my water bottle. Because it doesn't have a straw, so I can't like keep my eyes on the road. I have to abandon my line of sight. Try to be brave. I didn't run off the bridge. I didn't run off the bridge. I probably came close, but I didn't do it. Did not do it. Oh, man, I'm struggling to stay in my lane though, I'll tell you what. Do I have brights? No, I don't have brights. Dang it. I was really hoping I had brights since there's no one else near me. Help make sure there aren't deer. Can you imagine? Did they include that in this game? Can you imagine if they included like animals, and so it's like your driver, because you're doing the career, your driver has like mental health points, and you get damage if you like run over a cat or something. Can you imagine? That'd be so terrible. I would mod that out of the game immediately if that was part of it. I would not play this game with that component. I would not be comfortable with possibly running over some kid's dog or something. It'd be so horrible. So utterly horrible. Oh my goodness. We're gonna drive all through the night for this one, aren't we? Still got, I guess we don't actually have that much further to go. We're getting close. We're getting close to our destination. We're like, what, 20 miles away? So I gotta slow down. Gotta slow down, we're in town now. 35 here. And we got a red light. Eureka! Found it. I did it. Wonder what discovering these towns does for me mechanically, like in the scheme of this game. Does it like unlock different things for me to be able to purchase or something? Or like maybe it unlocks different jobs that I can accept? That'd be kind of cool if it's like more cities means more jobs, and that's why it's good that I'm like diversifying my routes a bit here, because it'll just give me a wider range of jobs I can accept. Maybe it'll also play a role in like how far I can, or where I can set up my business once it actually comes time for me to buy my own stuff, you know? It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to figure out. It'll be very interesting to figure out. Now we wait. Waiting our turn. Is there a, yeah, there's a light up there, that's why. I was like, there better be a light up there. Why are we all just like sitting here? Green means go. Alright, is it gonna stay green? Stay green, you dirty light. Don't you, oh, you tried, but I made it. I'm too fast. Heck yeah. You know what I should do? I should position my, webcam. Instead of being in the corner, I should position it down right leg on the steering wheel, so it's like I'm sitting there driving. Perspective would be all off, but the goofiness factor would just go through the roof. And I'm sure I'm the first person to have figured that one out. I'm sure no other streamer has thought to put their camera roll right over top of the steering wheel, so it looks like they're driving. I'm sure not a single soul has thought of that. It'd be impossible. I refuse to believe it. Okay. Go. Just let it coast a little bit here. And then a nice wide turn. It's definitely called for here. Alright, and now we immediately have to get over here because we are immediately going to be making ourselves a turn right here. Alright, I'm going. Whew. Okay, honestly, I was worried I was going to miss the road on that turn because it is dark and I cannot see where I am right now. Or at least there I could not see where the turn was. There are no lights, no nothing to give you any clues there. I thought I was going to just careen right off the road there. So, not going to lie, pretty pleased with how that turn turned out. Alright, you guys ready to watch me park? Time for another terrible parking job. Oh, make it in there. There we go. Alright, we're going to do this. I have fun doing it, so. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's going to be a tough one to kind of wedge into. Okay, it looks like my route is go up here, turn left, and then angle back in there. That's going to be a tough one. This is like full-blown parallel parking, but with a trailer. You guys ready to see like a 20-point parallel park job? Because that's what we're about to get. We're about to get like a 20-point turn with this one. My camera's freaking out right now. It cannot decide how it wants to handle everything. Oh well. Alright, here we go. So our place is back there in that corner. And luckily we have room to kind of... Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is we're going to start a little wide there. Turn over here. Yeah, we got room for this. So we're just going to pull like really far forward here. Pull really far forward. Okay. All right. Now. That's okay, good. We got our load pretty well straightened there. So, and I'm positioned well. If I go this way. Wait. I got to think about it for a second here. If I turn this way, that will make the back end of the trailer go the way I need it to. I'm pretty sure, because it'll push. I think I got that right. I'm gonna find out. Yeah. That's how I want it. Okay. All right. Now we can straighten out. We don't need so much here. All right. There we go. That's okay. This is good. It's good. We can angle a bit more. Oops, we can actually angle it just a little bit more here. Alright, that's enough. That's enough angling there. Start straightening the load out here. Oh my gosh, this is like so tense trying to get this exactly right. Alright, hold on. Oh, okay, let's... Oh, we're straightening out almost a little too much here. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. So, okay, so just based on the wedge that we got here. Alright, let's pull forward now a little bit. Pull forward as far as we can here. Because we're actually pretty close to where we need the angle of everything to go. Okay, so we need it to angle to the left. So I think... Oh, no. Okay, we want to be back in reverse. So I think that means I need to... Yeah, there we go, there we go. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is rough. This is rough. I'm in a tough spot here. I'm in a tough spot because I did not... I almost feel like I need to pull like way far forward here and just like try and angle it again here. So we're going to... Okay, we're gonna just like kind of not like full on start fresh here, but we're gonna pull a little further forward here. How many points is that? What are we at? Are we at like 5-point turn right now? Hold on, I just need to give myself a bit more room to work with to angle that angle this crap right. All right, so okay, back in reverse. So I need to. Let's just be like really slow and deliberate about all of this here. Real slow and deliberate. Okay. I think we're... Oh, we're doing okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think we do... Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I think I'm about to hit some stuff back there, aren't I? But if we do this... Shoot, but now I'm going to be like... way off with my cab here. It's just embarrassing. Hold on. Let's straighten out the cab. Oh my gosh, it's so tough trying to get this. Okay, so now I want it to go a little bit. So if we reverse it like this, I think. And now if we start... Oh, shoot. Hold on, how am I doing? Okay, we're still okay over on that side. Right, so carefully. Oh my gosh. I think I might... Is it going to count it? Is it going to accept it? That's pretty close. I mean, we're pretty close, right? Yes, it's accepting it. Haha! There we go. Okay, that was good. That was fewer point turns than I was expecting to have to go through. So... we did it. Excellent. All right. Oh, I get a new skill. I'm going to do my best to just choose this quickly because I know the menu screen really causes a lot of lag with that webcam and the pickup there. I know it does that. I know it's doing it right now. Oh, let's do the long distance. That sounds fun. Do longer drives. I'm on board with that. Now let's do that. Now let's get a job. Let's just accept a job. We'll just accept a job real quick here. See, where's that one take us? I want to find like a really long, interesting one here. That's what she said. Okay, let's just take that one. Why not? Let's just do it. It's got a lot of money for us. Okay, it looks like we added a bit of lag, but not too much. I really should have 2 separate computers, but it's fine. I'm not a professional streamer, so it really actually doesn't make much sense for me to have that much computing power for just this. All right. Next job. Off we go. Pulling away. And away we go. If you guys weren't here hoping to invest in some deep business building lore here, because my attitude has been quick, accept a job. All right, more driving, and we can relax now. Just gotta be like careful going through here so that I don't damage the load before even leaving the lot. See, like look at that left-hand side there. We came close. But nope, we're still good. We're still good. It's a good thing my character doesn't ever seem to need sleep. Alright, so we're going through here. This is a loud truck. I'm not gonna lie. Oops, I need my lights on. I'm a good driver. I know to turn my lights on. Alright, here we go. It's alright. As always, once we get on the freeway, everything will be nice and chill and relaxed. Don't worry about as much. Alright, blinkers on. Start our turn nice and wide here. Nice wide turn to accommodate our massive cargo here. Alright, looking good. Just fine. And now we're gonna merge into traffic going like 8 miles an hour. It's gonna be great. Just you wait and see. Alright, we lucked out. There were not many cars there while we were trying to merge. So that was nice. We had that going for us. Because I don't think we want to exit yet. Sometimes you get on and then you immediately have to exit because the scaling is weird. So something that would like in real life be a 20-minute jog or even a 10-minute jog on the freeway before having to exit or merge onto the next, a different freeway. In this game it turns into like 10 seconds. It's like, okay, merging. Oh. More quickly than I was expecting it to, but that's okay. I feel like there's like 3 or 4 that's what she said jokes buried in there, but I'm not gonna acknowledge them. I just did. So who's the fool now? It's me. I'm the fool. Alright, we need to stay on the freeway here. Which lane do I need? Oh, I need this lane. My bad. There's no one there. I don't know what to expect in this one. The GPS in this game does not include, the friendly Siri voice like my phone does. That gives you the explicit instructions like stay in the left-hand lane or whatever, which is actually genuinely super helpful. There's a few stretches in some of the drives that I have to make in my life based on the city that I live in, where it's like it really matters. Like 2 or 3 turns ahead of schedule, you need to know which lane you need to be in, so that way as you're making, because there's so many turns in my city where it's like the right 2 lanes are right turn lanes, right? But then immediately after, the left of those 2 right turn lanes will make you turn left, whereas the one on the right will make you go straight, or stuff like that. It's just all over the place around here. So you need to plan ahead and know exactly which lane you're going to need in a lot of those scenarios. So I'm so used to having to think about that type of stuff. But I'm also so used to my phone, the friendly robot lady in my phone informing me of all of that stuff with plenty of time to spare. Alright, so we're getting off here and then we're going to left-hand turn. Man, my own mirror is giving me a blind spot there. Okay, I think I'm in the clear. So we're just gonna go for it. Go. Turn executed. Wait up, bus. You gotta stay put, Busenstein. It's my turn. What's the speed limit? 55. I really wish they had brights as a function in this game. High beams or nice. Although I guess like I was discussing, if there's no animals, it's not as big of a concern. For me, the terrifying part is always just the potentiality of running over a critter. Some poor innocent animal just getting completely wrecked. I'd be cruising in the semi. That'd be such an intense mechanic for them to have in these games, wouldn't it? chill music in the background is for sure. Got a little wacky there. Accidentally pressed my paddle shifter on my controller here. Not intended to do that, but it just kind of happened there. Man, it is so dark. It is so dark. Driving in the middle of the night without the starlight or anything. Put it in here. It is dark. Dark in this world. Actually, you know what though? That's kind of thematic, right? It is Spooktober. It is Spooktober, so it's plenty spooky for us, which is, like I say, it's kind of thematic there. I'm gonna have to turn on. So we're just gotta turn the signal going early. Nice slow wide turn here. Flip any sides. Now, freaking floor it. We got it downhill to help us at least. Let's floor it. Hope that we're safe when we get left out. Just coming. That was helpful for sure. Ourselves up to our speed and cruise control. We are cruising in a very controlled way. Hooray. Let's lay it on. Just drive along. Yeah, this is definitely a chill alternative to immediately diving into another RPG. I don't know if I'm gonna play this game all week though, to be perfectly honest. It's fun. I'm having a chill time with it. I'm enjoying it. But I know it's not like super high quality entertainment. I have a couple other sort of chill games picked out that might still be kind of fun for us to pull out and play for. I don't know. I will have to think about it for a bit and see. Got the spooky red lights and everything. It is full spooky, whether it was intentional or not. It is almost Halloween though. We got like exactly 1 week until Halloween, so that's exciting. I don't have anything really planned for Halloween. That's not true. There's always one big thing that I do every Halloween, and that is day after Halloween on sale candy shopping. Grocery stores around me always have too much candy for what the community actually needs for Halloween, because they don't want to have not enough. That would be depressing for all the children. But they always have a whole ton of Halloween candy, and so it will the day after be so on sale, because as soon as it's gone, they're like, okay, it's Halloween themed. No one needs Halloween candy anymore. You got to get rid of this so it's not wasted product. We'd rather make less of a profit than no profit. And so the price for it will plummet. It'll be like, so yeah, buy 2 of these 500-piece bags of candy and get 1 free. Also, it's like buy 2 at half price, get 1 free. So you just get like a year's worth of candy in just 1 day. And that's my big Halloween tradition. I make sure to do that. But it's not actually a Halloween tradition. It's November 1st tradition. Is how it works. So I will likely be partaking in that. Outcome seems likely on the 8 ball there. On the 8 ball of my life, that's what's going to happen. It's good times. Yeah, I thought about this year actually trying to come up with a costume. Because I haven't talked about it in a while, but I haven't mentioned it in a while. But I've, over the past year year and a half at this point. Been on a bit of a weight loss journey myself, and it's been awesome. And I'm in amazing shape compared to where I was the past like 5 or 10 years while I was going through school, through grad school, and trying to build a career and all of that. I finally, my life kind of slowed down a little bit enough to really start getting back into it. And actually, COVID kind of helped jumpstart that. Because while working from home, there were just so few things for me to do. So I got in the habit of every day I would go for a run, and so it kind of kickstarted. And now that I'm back to doing stuff, able to go to the gym, able to do my kickboxing again, I've lost a whole lot of weight. I'm actually, compared to where I've been for most of my life, I'm in amazing shape. And so for the first time, I'm feeling confident enough that I kind of want to make myself some sort of superhero costume. That's like more of a cosplay that I can then just like have in my back pocket for any time I need a costume. And I thought about doing that for Halloween this year, but didn't end up having any Halloween parties to go to, so I decided to save the money on that. But I'm thinking next year I might like cosplay it enough and pull that together so then just for future situations where it's called for. Because a superhero, the thing about a superhero is they fit. So like, especially if you do like a modern day Marvel style, they fit so many different scenarios. For different cons, different events, stuff like that. It's always a functional choice to go for a superhero. So I kinda do really want to do it at some point. But sometimes it takes a little while to actually do something to the project. We'll see. It would be fun for next year, especially if I do next year have a little more able to. If I could be in good shape, dress up as Iron Man or Captain America or something like that, cruise into a party just like that, actually feeling good about myself for a change. Because that's the thing, like no one would stop me from cosplaying it, but I have just enough self-consciousness baked into me that wearing a superhero outfit without actually being in superhero shape is a tough one for me, because I'm not into doing the costumes where it's like it's got the foam abs sewn in. No, I want it to look like an actual, like, if I want to do a superhero, I want like full-blown tight spandex and everything, right? That's what I want to do. And so, but like if I'm gonna, I gotta slow down. There's no way I'm gonna have time to pass this guy. So, but yeah, because I want to do like, if I'm gonna do superhero, I want to do like full-blown spandex, form-fitting superhero costume. And since that's the route I want to take, I want to feel good when I wear that. I want to feel like I look good. And so just exit here and turn the signal on. And stop. Coming. Just wide turn as wide as I can manage on here. Perfectly fine. Did not mean to accidentally again have shift to me. I'm glad it's kind of boring when I didn't drive. It's just like my hands are clumsy. When I take one hand off the controller to like scratch my nose or something, is where the issues come into play. Because I have the Elite controller, so there's the paddles on the underside, which are awesome and I love. But like, you have to, for me, the way I've got them set up, I really have to hold my hands in a pretty specific position. And so, anytime I just change up that position, it doesn't really matter from what to what. I just need to, there's the risk that I accidentally paddle down. So I'm just trying to shift it times. Again, pretty low on gas there, but I'm thinking we're only 20 miles out, and the low gas warning has not blinked on. And everyone knows that when the low gas warning blinks on, you still got like 50 miles before you're actually on gas. So everyone knows. I mean, that it's actually kind of true. They put that like once the warning light comes on, you still got 50 miles because the warning light is meant to be like, hey, y'all better fill up soon, or else you're gonna be stranded. So use his last 50 miles to find a speedway. Get your crap taken care of. Man. Motor City. What are we? Which one is it? Got some like the sky can actually see some stars now. Alright, let's see. So there's gonna be a. Oh, this is the one. This is the top. As always, nice and wide here. As wide as we can manage. Guess what? As wide as we can manage, of course. Alright, where is our parking job going to take us? I wonder. Alright, let's try it. I'm ready to try it. I'm ready to go for it. Oh, I wonder if we can just like pull straight forward in that one. I don't see any like blocks. Oh wait, no. Okay, hold on, because that's gonna block us. We can't just pull straight into it. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. I think from what I'm seeing, we're going to want to pull around into this corner and then try to back our way into our spot here. I think is what I'm gonna need to be doing for this one, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely. Oh, mama, this is gonna be a tricky one. Oh, mama. Ooh, lordy. Alright, well, we'll try it. Get ready for a whole lot of. So I want trailer to spin out this opposite way, so I need to. Yes, this is gonna be tricky. Although actually, I think I'm actually gonna be on sort of an okay track for this. So we're gonna do this. Check this out. Check this out. I think this will work. We're just gonna turn down here. Let's see here. So, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna drive here. Because I kind of took that a little too sharp. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. See, I don't think we're too damaged here. Right. So, reverse it now a little bit. The trick is kind of like always to just nice and slowly do this so I can give myself proper time to think about how all of the mechanics of all of these reverses are working. So now we do this, right? And so now we can just kind of push as we're backing up, pushing the trailer where we need it here. So check this out. Now we can just kind of keep backing up here. And as we back this up, the trailer will kind of turn how we need it to. And this is a perfectly fine speed here. Don't really need to worry about any more or less speed. I think we're still doing okay. Clearance for our back end there. Whoop, nope. Alright, so let's just pull forward a little bit. Just a little bit more room to work with. Nothing wrong with that. So check this out, check this out. We do this, pull forward here. ourselves in reverse. Just do that a little bit there. So now we got plenty of clearance the way we're going. So now we can push ourselves here, push our nose into this little alcove here. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, let's just slow it down for a second there. And now we'll get ourselves in the drive. Right, get ourselves just in the drive here. So now we can just like from here, forward. Okay, now reverse. We want, so we need the butt end to go a little bit more. Right? Now we'll just follow. We're going nice and slow. Pull forward and give myself a better angle, so I'm going to do that. So we'll just pull forward, way forward here, give myself a bit more angle to the middle here. Alright, so now, because now we can reverse it here. Gosh, there's so much. It's so tricky to think about. Whoops, no. It's so tricky to try and understand the mechanics of how this all works. Whoops. Shoot. Oh, see, now I really messed it up. Yeah, trying to understand the physics of all of this is so challenging. Like, I feel like it's the type of thing where, like, I'm definitely starting to get the hang of it. There's no doubt about that. But just generally speaking, like, this is a challenge for me to figure this out and understand this. I feel like there's got to be a certain entertainment value in just watching me slowly figure this out, right? It's like Space Odyssey, right? Watching the caveman creatures trying to understand the obelisk that shows up at the beginning of the movie. Okay, we're doing okay. It's okay. It's okay, this is okay. This is okay. Watching that back end, making sure I don't bump into the wall there. Might need to pull forward just a little bit, but yeah, I think yep, okay, yep, we need to pull forward and just, did you see that wobble a bit? Just like pull forward just a little bit to give myself just a little bit of breathing room here. And now, okay, now let's reverse some more. We got some more breathing room to reverse a bit. Alright, now we gotta, no, it wasn't enough though. I need to, gosh, like trying to jackknife this in here is so tricky. Alright, hold on. Pull myself like way forward here. I'm gonna do that. No, don't help me, computer. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. Alright. I'm like going too much here. Man, I'll figure this out. I will figure this out, dang it. I don't care how long it takes. Like, we will probably finish this stream with me struggling to figure out how to park this dadgum thing here that I'm working with. It's probably what the end of this stream will be. But I'm going to get this. And once I do, it will be wonderful. Alright, come on. We're doing okay. We're doing okay here. Alright, now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. Now we're getting it. There we go. Now we're getting it. Alright, now let's swing ourselves, our front way around here. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta pull forward just a little bit, but we are very close. Let's straighten out our wheels here. Watch, because now we can straighten out. Boom, and now we can just reverse and just kind of very gently just try and go like as straight as possible here. With our trailer. But that's okay. It's still within the realm of saving. Shoot, no, it's not. Dang it. Okay. Oh, shoot, see, now I'm getting like impatient. I'm trying to go too fast, and I can't think about it that fast. So it's not working. It's like, alright, straightforward again. The opportunity. Okay. I think about which way I want my wheels to be facing to start. That way. Oh, there we go. We'll just let it kind of idle its way in there. Just idle its way in there. There it is. Nailed it. First try. Got it exactly right. First try. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm looking at the time. It's kind of an awkward time. Usually it would be about 20 minutes left in the stream. But with my complete and utter lack of skill with parking in this game, and also with the stream just kind of generally speaking being a little laggy and everything, I'm going to call it there rather than start a new drive. And I'm going to maybe spend this extra time that I will be giving myself here. I'll use that extra time to try and fuss with some settings and see if I can't make sure that we can iron out this stream a little bit. Because even now I can see the cameras are being a little jerky and a little laggy right now. So I think that's what's going to happen. I'm going to call it a session here. And I will, I will hopefully be back later this week with this bit more ironed out if I can figure it out. But thank you to everyone who joined me. As far as streaming the rest of this week does go, I am out of town tomorrow, so there will not be stream tomorrow as usual. But because I'll be gone tomorrow, I'm hoping that means I'll have the chance to stream on Wednesday. So I'm hoping to be back Wednesday. No promises. I will try and update my announcements page appropriately with what's going on with that. Either way, though, Thursday and Friday, as far as I am aware right now, are still a go. So I will be back to stream on those days. Is the intention. But yeah, with that's everything. The only other announcements are I do have my YouTube channel, which right now is kind of a hot mess, but I'm hoping to sometime this winter figure out a better system for making better use of that YouTube channel. So if that's of interest to you, if you want to check that out moving forward, please feel free to subscribe there and check that out. And then I also have my Discord, which is a bit more active, a bit more functional, where we mostly share D&D ideas, but I would certainly love to chat video games with people on Discord as well. So if that's of interest, please feel free to join us there. You can find links to both on my Twitch channel here. Other than that, that's all I got. Thanks to everyone who stopped by. If you're watching the VOD, thank you too. I appreciate you no matter how you approach supporting me. I appreciate that you're here to support me. It means a lot. But yeah, with that, I'm going to call it a stream. So until the next time I see you, take care of yourselves. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, that's what I got. Keep being the cool cats you are. Bye now.